Welcome to our next episode of A Moment with Pastor Greg, Seeing Jesus in Our Daily Lives. In this episode, I want to share a little bit of my testimony, where I come from, what my background is, so you can get to know me a little bit better. So join us now for this episode, My Testimony, Part 1. Pastor Greg here, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different than I normally do for my Moment with Pastor Greg. I wanted to share a little bit of my testimony with you, kind of let you know where I'm coming from, what my past is like, my religious past, things that I've been through, things like that. So I grew up in New England on a large farm. My younger brother as well, my sisters were older. And we grew up in New England. And I remember when I was younger, I went to public school for the first 3 years. And I actually started playing hooky in the 3rd grade, which didn't bide very well with my mother. So she decided that to remedy that, she would be sending me to a private school and she'd be driving me there. So that kind of stopped the playing hooky. But then I started to play sick, like I didn't want to go to school. So in the 7th grade, Mom decided that she was going to send me to a private boarding school for 8th grade. Because I pretend to be sick all the time. So that way she figured if she couldn't get me to the school, she would just bring me to the school and leave me there. So that's what I did. It was a private Christian school. It's called Dublin Christian Academy up in Dublin, New Hampshire. And I spent 2 years there. Wonderful school, a lot of good people. I would say, as far as their religious background, I would say fundamentalists. They stuck to the Bible, what they knew. And they were very strict, but it was a blessing. The people were wonderful. Enjoyed my time up there. It was beautiful out in the country. Then I moved to Florida. I ended up going to another school up in near Pensacola, Milton, Florida, Santa Rosa Christian Academy, for a 10th grade year. That wasn't exactly what I expected. I was expecting more people there. In the 10th grade, there was only 4 boys in the entire 10th grade. I was in the dorm, and most of the guys there were islanders from the Virgin Islands, some from Dominican Republic. Really great guys, love them to pieces. But there wasn't a whole lot of students there. It was very small. They advertised it as a much larger school than was actually there. They had a lot of facility. They just didn't have a lot of students. So from there, for my senior year, I actually went to another school in Asheville, North Carolina, called Ben Lippen High School. That was a blessing. Really had a good time there. They were more liberal in their religious backgrounds, I guess you'd say. So, by the way, the private Christian school I went to as a younger person was a Catholic school. I've got Catholicism in my background. I've got fundamentalist Christian and a little more conservative or liberal type Christian background as well. So throughout all this experience, I remember hearing a lot of things about the Bible, studying about the Bible, because we always had Bible classes. And of course we went to church every Sunday. I remember at the place in Milton, I counted it up, and I think I had gone to some type of religious service at least 16 times every week. So there was a lot of Bible there. So I knew the Bible quite well. I remember as I got a little older, there were lots of questions, because in Catholicism they taught me one thing. At Dublin they taught me something else. In Santa Rosa they taught me something, and then Ben Lippen. And sometimes these things contradicted each other. So I had some questions, and I'm wondering why, if the Bible is written by God, why are there so many differences? What's going on? And I'll continue my story on our next episode.
If you enjoy these videos, please add Advent Hope CR to your friends list. And then, if you want to make sure you never miss another episode, all you have to do is click these 3 dots here and then click follow.